Hello everybody, welcome back to another video by Jay Bowman. Today I'm looking again at one of my favourite synths, the Kodamo Mask1. And there's two parameters in particular that I want to look at in this video. And I just want to do a very quick demonstration of how manipulating those parameters really gets into the unique and characteristic sound of the Mask1. So at the moment, I'm manipulating the start point of the delta envelope of the looping mask in the Bitmask oscillator. That's the first parameter I wanted to look at. The next parameter is the speed of the delta envelope itself. Changing this parameter, manipulating it, modulating it, as I say, is really characteristic and characterful of the Mask1. It can be pushed very easily from very slow LFO territory into very high audio rates. Or even somewhere in between. I made a video a few months ago looking at what I called the 3 dimensions of Bitmask synthesis. And in that video, I tried to break down the way that you can use the Mask1 as a Bitmask synthesizer into 3 dimensions or 3 levels. The first is the very basic level. If I turn the speed down to 0, there's no manipulation or modification of the Bitmask position. So here essentially, this is the first dimension of Bitmask synthesis. I've just chosen my Bitmasks and I'm just playing those as standard wave shapes almost. So that's the first dimension of Bitmask synthesis. As soon as I introduce some speed into the delta envelope, we now get to what I call the second dimension of Bitmask synthesis, because we're not playing with individual Bitmasks on their own. Instead, we are playing with the change between Bitmasks. That's what's making the patch interesting. So this is the second dimension of Bitmask synthesis. Now the good news is that as things stand, this first dimension and second dimension of Bitmask synthesis are catered for very well in the Mask1. Obviously you have control over the mask position and the start point of the Bitmask envelope in each oscillator, and you can modify and modulate that position using the envelopes themselves, or the LFOs, or even the other mod section options you've got, like Aftertouch, the mod wheel. If we push on into the third dimension of Bitmask synthesis, now that is modulating the modulation. So we're affecting either the speed or the start point of the delta envelope. Now the bad news is that as things currently stand on the current firmware of the Mask1, speed and bitmask position are not targets for modulation, either by the LFOs or any of the mod section options that we've got. The good news is that there are MIDI CC values for almost all of the parameters in the Mask1, and you can manipulate them using an external controller in that way. Please check out my video if you're interested to see how that sounds using an external controller. So this has been a very short video, just pointing you towards some of the most characteristic elements of Bitmask synthesis, of Mask1 engine. If you've recently acquired a Mask1, you might be interested to see the video I mentioned, to hear my thoughts about what I've called the 3 dimensions of Bitmask synthesis. I'll put a link to that video here. There's another video you might be interested in as well, where I go through some experiments you can do with the bitmask position. And I'll put a link to that video here. Hopefully that video will open up some more possibilities in using the Mask1 for patching, for sound design. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, please give me a like and a subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video.